Hey buddy, can you hear me now? I think, yeah. Oh, actually, I just forgot to turn on my mic. Sorry. So, what was I talking about is that right now GPJPY is at the very strong resistance zone from the left in the weekly time frame. So, and if the market continues to move down, then where will be the market heading towards? So I think the market will be heading towards this area over here, because as we look to the left, this was the strong support zone, as we are in the weekly time frame, so every zone is the strong zone. So the market JBJPY just went up, closed above, right? So when this candle closed above, we look to the left, we saw that okay, so we are, as we are crossing and closing above this area, then where we can heading towards. So this was the area over here, which can be the next target, and GPY just tapped into that target, and now it's rejecting that area and it's coming down. So it's a possibility that it can further finally reject this area and can start to move down all the way down to this level, which is a huge range area of 200 pips over here. So, and if in case GPJPY flips back and starts to move up, then this can be our potential target for buys in the weekly. So either we can go down and either we can go up. So that's the scenario for both the cases. Okay, so now let's go to the daily time frame and let's see what GBGPY is trying to do in the daily. Okay, so red lines are our weekly support and resistances. So let's just go and see where the market will be heading towards. Okay, so market was moving up, broke above this level over here. Let's mark this level. Let's give this daily time frame some other color over here. Blue is good. Okay, so yeah, this was the area. GPGP just came down to this area, and now it's hello Nishil, how are you? So GPGP just went down to this area, and now it's rejecting that area and moving up. So we know that if GPGP is moving up, then this red line over here from the left, if we go to the left, let's see, this was our weekly zone at this point. Okay, so in weekly, if we just adjust this zones a little bit more, then okay, so yeah, hello Abhishek, how are you? So in the daily time frame, if GPY is rejecting this area and it's leaving this area behind in the daily, and it's moving up, then potentially we can say that this could be a high over here, and this candle is gonna test this high and can further move up, because right now the market is indicating only towards the buy direction. So let's go to the 4 hour here and let's check what the 4 hour is doing. Let's see here. Okay, okay, so let's just mark few zones here. So let's adjust these levels only. Let's remove all these levels. Alright, so yesterday GPJPY just came all the way back to this level. I took a trade around somewhere around here, I think, yeah, somewhere around here. And first trade was good, second trade was also good. Two trades were taken yesterday in GPJPY. So yeah, so the market came down to this level. So from where the market has came down, let's just mark that level. So this is the level which the market just wanted to break above, but rejected that level multiple times. Finally came back down here, rejected this area, because there could be some sort of rejection through the to the left. We don't know about that. Okay, so we can say that right now GBPJPY is kind of at the resistance zone over here, and we know if GBPJPY wants to continue moving up, then it really needs to close above 155.380 area. So yeah, so GBPJPY needs to close above this area to continue moving up. If GBPJPY respects this area and continue moving down, then this could be our target over here again, 154.782. So that for that we will we need to look for lower time frames over here. Let's go. Okay, so this is the 1 hour time frame at this point. So in the 1 hour we can see that clearly see that this candle was a big rejection candle, and as we see in the daily time frame, GBP/JPY is moving up, right? So we can ignore 4 hour for some time, and if we look at the 1 hour over here, then if GBP/JPY closes above this area, which is a zone, let's just mark this area over here, which is a zone from the left, then there is a very high chance that GBP/JPY can move up finally to this level, and after that to this level. So idea is, if it starts to go up, then we will be going to this level, and if it starts to go down, let's say, okay, so this is testing this area over here, can move down, so this will be our area for which we are looking for GBP/JPY to cross and close below and then further move down. Yeah, so right now it's just consolidating. So let's go to the 30 minutes over here, and after this we will be marking these areas on the gold. Okay, so in the 30 minutes, as we can see that this is a pretty strong area over here, and market rejected this area yesterday and it came all the way down. So if today also market just starts to reject this area and starts to come down, then we can say that okay, so once the market came down from this level over here, and now the market can move also down again from this level over here to this area. So, and if in case let me just adjust these levels over here. Okay, looks good now. So if in case GBP/JPY just closes above this area, then what? Then we will wait for a confirmation to happen, and then we can execute a buy trade. So I think clean buys will be above this area because we have this clean candles over here. So let me just mark this area here. This is the area coming from the left. So yeah, because once GBP/JPY crosses above this area, then it can consolidate a little bit, because on the left it has consolidated at this level, and once it starts to go up beyond this level, then there is a very high chance that it can go up. But personally I think GJ should be coming down, because it has to retrace back a little bit in the weekly time frame. So yeah, sells will be more powerful than buys in GJ. That's the analysis for GBP/JPY. Okay, so we will now wait and see what will happen in GBP/JPY here, because now we have our two targets, right? Crosses above this area, then it can potentially move to this level. So as we can look to the left, when GBP/JPY crosses above this level, it just retested this level and straight move up. It has came down, tested this level again, so there is a very high chance then that it can just move up to this level again. But we will see with time where it will be breaking. So yeah, let's see the gold here. Alright, so weekly. Okay, by looking at the weekly time frame here, let's mark our recent resistance, which is this is the point from where gold is dropping, and this was the point from where the gold was moving up. So whenever the gold tapped into this area, and there is a very high chance that gold can move up all the way to this level, but for that, that's not easy for gold to go straight up, because it has to respect these areas also. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, so right now gold is at, let me just hit just this level. Okay, so this looks good. So right now gold is at this resistance over here, so it can, possibly come down to test some area, but let's see in the daily what will be that area. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's readjust these levels over here. This is the level at this point, strong level. It can go up, and right now, yeah, I think if gold is moving down, then this should be the level. Yeah, this should be the level over here. So this is another resistance over here. It's rejecting that area. That means gold can move down here and then further move up. So right now, plus another thing here is that gold is now leaving this area behind. If we look into smaller time frames, it tested one time, rejected that area. It tested another time, rejected that area. So now gold is just rejecting this area over here, and if we look in the 4 hour, then in the 4 hour gold can possibly move to this level over here, which is around 67 pips. Let's move to the 1 hour over here. Yeah, in the 1 hour it also looks like it will be coming down to this level over here. Same with 30 minutes. Yeah, I really think that gold will be coming down to this level, then it can, reject this level, move up, because right now it's in the middle, it's leaving this area and coming down to this area over here. So yeah, very high chance that it can come down. Plus we have this clean range here, so that's also good. So let's now mark these areas in trading view here. So now let's just mark our clean ranges to trade. Okay, so we have this clean range here at this point, and if we look to the left, then yeah, it makes sense. It does make sense, because if GBP1 starts to go down, then it can just cross below this range over here, this zone over here, and eventually come down to this level. Because if GBP starts to come below this level, then this will be the level it is heading towards. Yeah, so this will be the level it will be heading towards, which is around 21 pips. Good range. So this is the range for GBP sells, and if we talk about the buys over here, then let's see here. I think good buys will be above this zone over here. Yeah, this zone over here, which is coinciding with the zone from the left. So right now it's in a no trade zone, and because there is no range and no zone over here, even though there is this 13 pips of range, but I'm really not comfortable in trading this range because as you can see that wicks, there are wicks on the left and not very comfortable. But once we crosses above this zone over here, which is 155.458, let's see here, 155.458, there is some area over here. Okay, this is the area I'm talking about. So yeah, buyers will be good above this area only, because once GJ crosses above this level over here, then the chances of going up will be increasing. Why? Because if we look at the left, once GJ crosses above this level over here, it came back, rejected this area so hard that it just went all the way up. So that's what I'm expecting here also. Once GJ is closing above this level over here, then it can potentially move up to this level with speed. So yeah, and once we crosses below this level, then we can possibly come down here, because at that point this area will be rejecting again by GJ and this move can happen here. So yeah, that's the analysis for GJ. Okay, it looks good over here. If you just adjust this level to this point, yeah. So this is how you should be, breaking the markets and breaking the time frames into smaller time frames, and then look for the things. Let's see, and let's mark in gold here, gold. Okay, so as we can see that the gold is moving down, and if we look at the left, and this is zone from the left, gold is moving through that zone, testing that area, and now leaving that area. Plus this is another zone at this point. It can possibly reject this area because it has rejected this area earlier, so I'll be waiting for a candle to break and close below, or close at support, or somewhere around, well, somewhere it should be closing somewhere nearby support, so that sorry, so that I can execute a sell trade. Because whenever the market came down to this level, it rejected that area and starts to fall down. So this is what I want to see in gold here also. It should be closing here and the next candle should dropping. Plus we will be mapping and matching this trading view with this our analysis over here. So yeah, if we look in the 4-hour, then it looks clean over here that this candle closes bearish with long wick. This candle is filling the wick over here, and once this candle fills this wick, then it can eventually fill this wick over here and then finally come down to this level. So that's the idea here. Plus then in the daily it will come down to the this level over here. Plus in the daily it will be filling the wick on the left and the wick here also. So that totally makes sense in gold to take sells, but only when there is a good opportunity. Only when. Okay, GBJPY is coming down here. Nice. It's rejecting this area over here, which looks good. It's coming down. But we need to map this thing, and let's see, because I don't want to miss this move over here in GJ, because I'm really confident about this trade that sorry, once GJ starts to move down, it should be coming down to this level. And the problem is, as we can see that the previous, okay, so 1 hour candle just started here. Let's see, I forgot to look for the candles. It's 2 p.m. and 1 hour candle is starting. Let's see what we have in the smaller time frames. 5 minutes looks good. I think trade execution will be in 5 minutes, according to me, because it can move fast. And if you don't want to miss this trade, then let's see what the 5 minute is. Okay, this is gold. This is GJ, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. It's coming down. It should be if this candle come down to this level, then it should be retracing back a little bit and then should drop. We have around 30 minutes left for a 30-minute candle to close. 5 minutes is really having some volume, so I'm gonna execute a trade in 5 minutes if once this starts to go down. And because the thing is that 30-minute candle has also crossed below the previous 30-minute candle, and approaching towards this area over here. So the thing is, it can reject this area and can consolidate a little bit, because from the left it has rejected this area here and consolidated a little bit and then it went up. So yeah, that will be the case here. So let's see, 4 hour is bearish right now. 2 hours left for this 4 hour candle to close. So if GJ has just retraced back, then it has to come down to test this level again. And if that happens, then that means this daily candle will be going in bearish direction. So if this daily candle will be moving in bearish direction, then this will be upper wick. This will be moving down and eventually, yeah. So we can see a good move in GJ today, but we need to wait to see that move happen. Gold is my second priority to trade. I am not really comfortable trading gold because sometimes it just goes crazy. So the thing is, we have all these wicks here and we have this clean range through that wicks. Let's see. So if gold crosses above this area, then the thing is, these ranges. So I don't think that this will be a good area to take buys. I think this will be the best area for gold to take buys above this level over here. Because with volume we can just go straight up to this level. So yeah, this will be the idea for gold buys and gold sells. So let me just mark my levels here. We have this clean range to this level. Okay, so I think, yeah. So this is a no trade zone for me. This is a no trade zone. For me, good sells will be below this area. And buys above this area. So this is a no trade which is around 90 pips. Extremely huge range for a no trade zone. But look, I just want to trade extremely powerful ranges and areas. So if this just starts roaming in this zone over here and for today, no trade zone, then there will be no trade in gold today if this starts to just moving in this zone over here. And I think GJ will be moving somewhere today. Somewhere it will be moving. Just waiting for this to go below 155.082 or 155.458. So I'm gonna execute buys above this area. This will be extremely good point to execute GJ buys, and this will be the area for sells. So right now this is no trade zone. So I'm gonna follow these rules over here. Just created some rules for me so that I don't take a trade just like that. So really need to stick to these rules. Hello Brandon, how are you? So guys, this is the website over here. It will be getting ready soon. So once it gets ready, let me just give you this area here. Yeah. So once this website gets ready, then there will be everybody just can go to the website and register themselves over here at this page, registration page. And once you get registered here, then you can just log in, and so it's absolutely free. So once you will log in here, you will see a dashboard, and in that dashboard you will have access to the courses and everything. Free indicators, free robots, courses, and few things from the course, and other important features. Yeah, Discord is ready. I'm just waiting. I'll just invite everybody on the Discord. I have to just make channels to on the Discord to run it. Most probably I'll be doing that on the weekend. And yeah, another good idea just came into my mind that so once if anybody will be registering here, then I'll be just adding a form for Discord also, so that you can your Discord information can also I can access that information, so to send you the request on Discord and you can just join that thing. So that will be the that's a good idea over here. And what we can do also is that I think in the login area on the client dashboard, I can give a feature to join Discord directly from one button directly to the Discord. Yeah, that will be a good thing, because then I don't need to send invites to everybody. You know, and you can just join the Discord by registering here. Plus, you will have access to other things also. Trying to build a good thing. Let's see, because it's taking time. And okay, gold is moving down here. Let's see. 15 minutes. It looks like this candle will be dropping. Okay, so 2 minutes left for this candle to close. If this candle closes at this point over here, then I need to wait for some confirmations. Yeah, I think that 15-minute time frame should be dropping. Really think that. But the problem is this area over here. We need some sort of confirmations to execute cells. Because it has to touch this level over here, which is around 14-15 pips. But the thing is, this is gold, and I just don't want to mess with gold. It can just reject. Okay, it's moving down here. That's nice. 5-6 pips already down. Yeah, this can be a good candle. Oh, it's just dropped. Could have just booked our profits here. 9.5 pips. GJ is nothing right now, doing nothing here. And 30 minutes looks like it was going up, came down, retest, tested this area, candle closed bearish, next candle came down, this candle broke the low, creating upper wick, and this candle has 14 minutes left, which means that it can possibly drop further. Yeah, I think that. Okay, at this point, if I was in the trade, then 12-13 pips will be profit. But look at this rejection over here. This rejection can be up here also, and can be up here also. So that's why this was a bad trade. That's why they didn't took this trade over here, because the same thing is happening, right? Earlier, this is today, yeah, no, yesterday gold came down, rejected this area and went all the way up. So this is a strong zone over here, and since yesterday, and it tried to break this area on 28th of May also, but it failed to break this area over here. So really need some good confirmations here. Let's see here, 15 minutes moving up. Okay, so let's go to the 5 minutes and see if it's retracing. Then what will be the point, max point of retracement? All right, it just came down, went up, going up. Look at the rejection in gold. This is a huge rejection. So 1 hour candle just closed like this, and this 1 hour candle broke the low, can potentially fill this wick, but still a risky trade above this level. Really need a break below. So 4 hour candle was moving up, now it's moving down, and 2 hour left for this candle to close. Alright, if this candle just came down to this level, okay, this candle just rejected this area from the left. Yeah, can go down on GJ. Gold just rejecting. So 11 minutes left for this candle to close, and the way it's moving, I think that there is volume in GJ, and I just want to enter this trade. So what I'm going to do is, if 5 minute candle break and close below this area, and the next 5 minute candle break the low of the previous 5 minute candle, then at that point I can take a sell trade. Let's see here. Oh, look at the movement here. Strong movement is happening in GJ, but the thing is, rejected earlier also. Oh, it's coming really fast. 'Cause we have around 40 seconds left for this candle to close, and if this candle closes bearish under this range, and then I think I can take a sell at that point. Five-minute candle just closed like this. I think this can retrace back a little bit, and then it will be moving down. Yeah, I need some sort of retracement in 5 minutes, and then I can take a sell trade. because not really sure about this right now because rejecting the same area. So what I'm going to do is, now we have 10 minutes left for this 15-minute candle to close, so I'm gonna wait here. Yeah, I'll wait. Because look at this rejection happening here, and it can just, after 9 minutes it can just close back in the range, and the next candle can just starts to move up. And I just don't want to get trapped into these things over here, because I know that it will come down eventually. But the thing is, what if it just starts to retrace back? I don't have any space for the trade to run for 23 pips and draw down, and then I'll wait for the trade to go down in my way. So I'll be just very careful about this thing, because I want, when I take the trade, it should go down instantly. Gold starts to move up. Okay, so now let's see. This is the area over here. Gold just yeah, this is the area. So gold can possibly reject this area and starts to move down in the next candle, or if the gold just starts to move above this area over here, then it can further move up 31 pips of range. Let's see here in the gold, 31 pips range here. Okay, so guys, I think I don't know. So this candle is about to close bullish on the 5-minute time frame in GBP JPY in 1 hour of 1 minute. So if this candle closes bullish, then there's a very high possibility that the next candle can go up. So it left this area, came down, tried to go up, then left this area, also came down, tried to go up, now leaving this area, coming down. Now let's see if it rejects this area to the upside or downside. Look at this rejection here. If this rejection is extremely strong, which it's looking that it's extremely strong rejection, and the next candle can possibly go up because of this rejection wick here. If the next candle is going up, then the 4-hour candle will be moving up. So the previous 1-hour candle just closed below this area. This candle tried to go down but failed and moving up. So anything can happen in gold. Really don't not sure about this thing here. So we'll keep an eye on GJ. 4 minutes left for 30-minute candle to close. Okay. So this candle is coming down with no wick on the top. That means it's a very strong candle with no buying pressure on the market. So, and the previous candle just closed bullish with no wick, so there was no buying pressure on the market on that too. I think selling pressure is increasing on the market on this time. Okay, so 5 minute candle just closed here, and it closed like a weak 5 minute candle. So I think okay, 30-minute candle also closed. Let's see here. Yeah, 30-minute candle just closed like a strong rejection, and I don't know where it will be going now. You know what? I'll wait for a candle to close below this range, and after that only I'll take a trade. Because why? As you know that the previous candle just, previous candle just came down, rejected this area, went up. So will not be taking any chances here. And in the case of gold, look, gold is kind of, rejected this area, the previous candle. So this candle can also reject this area again and create some sort of wicks here to move up. So I want to be very sure before taking this trade, so I'll wait for a candle to close below this area. Or I think that good idea also will be that, let's see here, if this crosses below this area, then I think it should be going down, which means this area over here, then okay, this wick over here, 45 minutes. That means 45-minute candle will be reversing back, creating upper wick and going down. Let's see to the 5 minutes here. 5 minutes will be then breaking this area. I think that will be a good idea to take sells in gold once this candle breaks this area over here. 13 pips stops. 13 pips stops. Alright. One-hour candle coming down. Four-hour candle just broke the previous candle's low over here, and this wick has to fill in the 4-hour, and after that these wicks here has to fill. So 5 minute coming down. Let's see if we can just take this trade over here. Let's see. Okay, gold is really difficult to trade right now. You know what? I'll just wait. I'll just wait here. Look at this again. This rejection. I don't want to just take this trade here. No trades at this point. So once this any candle just closes below this area over here, then only then I'm gonna execute a trade in gold. No matter what will happen, if this single candle just go down to this level, or it can go anywhere, but that's the confirmation I want in gold. So no trades till now. Okay, it's now creating this level over here and coming down. Alright. Look at the gold here. It just. That's why I don't like gold. Gold just plays games. Sorry. Gold likes to play games, and GJ is coming down right now. Creating a upper wick. 22 minutes left here. If this candle breaks this low, then there is a very high chance that the same candle will be moving all the way down.
buyer's idea look good, I think it's also better to knock down the sells as well. So I'm looking for sells below this area. We'll see what happens. Is your New York session time will be different in Pakistan? How will you manage it? That's none of your business. But I mean, what do you mean? If it's at 3:30 p.m., it's going to be at 3:30 p.m. You can't change the time, right? What do you mean? How will you manage it? I'll just turn on the computer and turn on the lights again. That's how we're going to manage it. All right. I'm not executing right here. I'm just spectating the order. Trying to wait for NY Open to see how pound yen acts. Sword fighting between you and Obama, who wins? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win. Obama's old, he's weak, he's slow. Pretty sure I'm gonna win. I have a height advantage, I have a reach advantage. Yeah, I have a pretty big reach advantage. So yeah, it's gonna
That means he's got to be slow. He's still got a big bag.
no,
You're gonna be slow.
it's gonna be a one-on-one.
Funny people come up with these questions.
Um, what really missed the most about Canada? I'm planning to move to New Zealand. I'm planning a move from New Zealand to Malaysia, so I can understand where you're coming from. Oh, the only thing I'm gonna miss over here is I don't know, something I can't say on live,
The
but
car
yeah,
prices.
no, no, I'm not gonna miss the car. 100%, not gonna miss the car at all. Material
Maybe
auction.
the prices, the car prices.
Oh, the car prices. Yeah, 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 that too. MJ, no, not that, not that.
Will you move into Pakistan or no?
Yeah, yeah. Like it's not like a permanent move. It's just like I'm gonna stay there for a couple of years, but I'm still gonna come to Canada every 6, 7 months because we still have business here, property here, so gotta keep that maintained.
After something happens, I don't think you should be there
Yeah, but I have other things there waiting, so all right. Look at this. Closing back above 1897 to potentially continue bullish. I'm not executing on it. I'm just kind of like anticipating to continue bullish. We'll see if it makes a lower wick and then breaks the high. But also waiting for pound yen. It's at 20 minute. The only reason I'm not executing on this is because I'll be changing my bias there on gold. Because I was looking for sells, executed sells, didn't play out. Now it's moving up within the same hour. So no, not going to be a part of changing the bias at this point. Okay, let's see here. Compose with a 5 minute time frame falling channel, so in theory should break it in the upside. Yeah, because we broke above this resistance here, pretty solid area, and now it's steady continue probably bullish. Can you take a look at this GA idea? All right, Mr. Faris Buza. Faris Buza from Missoula coming in for the chart. Let's take a look at this. GA below this area, clean candle to the left hand side, looks good. Looks pretty clean every place.
So gold can reject this area over here because if you look at the left and if you look at the previous candles over here, then this area over here, gold has faced difficulties in this area to moving up or down. Every time it just went in this area, consolidation here, consolidation here, consolidation here, consolidation here, again here. So I don't think that this is a good buy area because anything can happen. It can just wake up, can come down, and anything like that. So don't know, not sure. GJ is also moving up, but still in no trade zone. So because I really think that gold will be moving down. I think this will be the end point for gold and it can move down from this point. Let's see what will happen. From this point, gold can come down. And I think that GBP JPY can also go down because 155.300 was the important zone, and once it starts to go down from this point, then it will be going down. But if it crosses above that zone, this area over here, then it can go up. But I think that it should be reversing back from here, and gold should also be reversing back from this point all the way down in the next candle maybe, or but but more sure about GJ here. If it stays below 155.300, then should be going down.
problem was couldn't manage my risk because it moved way too fast towards my stop loss. And those things happen sometimes, once in a while. How do you get Dominion markets if you're from Canada? You can choose crypto from the drop down list. Bridges are terrible and no long term security. Lost the bridges. That's true, man. I mean, if you're in your mid 20s, early 20s, I would just say save. Just save. Save deep into the market somewhere. Put it somewhere in the market. Like, maybe, selling property or real real estate, exactly. So hardware piece, use that, those maxes, everything in that. And that's the main reason I'm making this video. Use part of the money in land, part of the money put it safe so that, when you need it, you have access to it. Because I don't trust where this world is headed right now. Part of it in Bitcoin, land safe. Not too many stocks in single trading. Still playing with Bitcoin. When I was in my mid 20s, I would never go anything in Bitcoin. And in 30s, I'd say 30s is when it changed. In my 30s, everything I expected Bitcoin to change. I think that's also got a lot to do with the kids that I have. In my 30s, things changed all of a sudden. Everything changed. Yes. FIFA stuff. Yeah, FIFA is back. PlayStation 5. Indeed. I've noticed watching the gold trade just now, it's reversing. Safe money. It could be safe money. But then sometimes, with that small range, it becomes a bit opportunistic. You have to wait it out. One Forex. Partner banks makes money by scamming people. Do you guys know what the definition of a scam is? When you take someone's money and you go and give them private shares. That's what is called a scam. I think that's a pretty good definition of a scam. And let me ask, let me get really honest for the sake of this. Are you going to set your eyes to buy? I'm probably not. If I see the fruit, I automatically know that I knew it was going to happen 15 candles left on the side, and it hits all of these things that I know. You would know that it's going to get better as you trade it. Whatever is the safe outcome, the second trade, if it happens, probably yes. If it's going to be on the end, I think it's going to be. I'm going to use my regular loss side.
Hi, good job and thanks. Do you go online every day? Yes, Simon, I go online every day.
It's actually a big tool to
So now waiting for the goal to break and close above this area over here, and then we can potentially take buys. But the thing is, if a single candle breaks and close above that area, then I think I'll be waiting for a retest or something like that, and then I can take a buy.
How much went to this Mon on buy right over here? Once you hold enough time, stops acting as a stop. Oh my goodness, made a retracement of the Mon and sell it. At this point, you can either continue going up towards 933, which basically would be part of the candle that creates the gap,
So the 4-hour candle on gold
or
just
at this point, if you
break
want to
above
break above this pivot
the
point,
4-hour
this is
previous
where
candle over here.
any chances to enter gold for buys
So the thing is, it
really
can
come
go
down
to this level here,
versus just chasing the trade.
this level over here, and then it can just reverse back if it stays below this level over here.
Better make a move that might secure 80% of the upside potential. Just wait a bit.
So I think if the gold stays below 1902.75, then gold is a sell, and if it crosses above that area,
Break even.
then gold is a buy till this point,
Break even.
and above this it will be a buy at this, above this also.
Here we go. Coming and closing into. Quick question. Quick question. When will market go into the summer cycle? Um, it's it's really tough to say about the summer cycles because I mean, if you look at what's happening fundamentally right now, I mean, we have a lot of things happening at this point. Economies are starting to open, there are vaccines coming in, you have the virus happening at the same time. I mean, if you look at last summer was pretty good because, we had a lot of volatility based on the fact that we had vaccine optimism that was moving the market. We had Trump, which was moving the market. We also have a lot of other things that were really factoring in and that was bringing in volume within the market. But like at these times, everything is at a standstill. Everything is at a standstill. There's no breaking news happening, no Brexit news happening, no trade war tweets going on, nothing. Um, Last year was a really good year to make a lot of money when it came to trading. I started here 1 year ago, moved to crypto, and that is real life. Now coming back here for a while just looks so slow. Have fun staying poor. Oh, nice. Looks like Daniel Savage's brother over there. Have fun staying poor. I'm rich. I'm rich. Do you recommend securing 70 to 90% when the trade goes in your favor? Yes. I always secure around 80 to 90%. Um, when will the live stream resume once you settle down? Probably on the 14th or the 20th of June. Alright. Wow, man, gold really pumped up over here. Going towards 1903 at this point. The guy who was holding from 1904, I guess you're slowly coming into the break-even stage at this point now. these comments come in, I just see them as like, kids crying and whining and bitching. That's why God gave you two ears. God gave you two ears. You listen from the one, and the other one it just goes out. Like
You
these
guys
things.
seen the Men in Black again?
Yeah. So these things don't affect me at all. It They used to affect me, but I'm thanks because now I have a lot now I have a lot of fears. How do I become like you? You can't. You can be even better than me. Karen, what do you think about gold at this point?
Very interesting. Very, and you know, it's also about
break that consolidation to move, but other than that, I'm not gonna enter anything because it's already moved this much. And if I really wanted to trade, I would have entered right down over here to get this move up. Right here, no. I'll need to see some sort of consolidation. Why are you looking for buys on GJ if it's not clean range on M15 and M30? Are you looking for a clean range? I'm looking for a close above 155, 320, 340 because I do believe that we've been ranging since Asian session on pound yen, right? Since the Asian session, we've been ranging Asian session, pre-London, London Open, and pre-New York, we ranged. So wherever there's going to be a break, is going to be a really, really, really strong break. It's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air tonight. It's coming.
Over.
Does anyone know when Raja will stream the last time? Probably Friday, NFTs. And then we're going to be back on 14th or the 15th.
Last stream will be on 15th.
NFT, yes.
NFT, NFT.
Some good old buy stops and sell stops.
You need a bodyguard to take you practice.
Like some
I
body.
have Mac. I think Mac can, and he apply even if it's 550. 570. But he wants he wants the dog.
Oh, really? If you look at gold now, what made you not take the gold buy? Because we already moved up from down over here. That's what didn't make me take the gold buy. Did anyone take Asian session from Marcus USD or Forex family? I know only a guy. I know only a guy, Mac Attack, but he's not consistent.
Oh,
Ooh, we got
what
we
a lie!
we got
That's a big lie. Cap. That's a big cap. I
it's
know Mac. He's doing pretty good.
Wait, just
Yeah,
check already. Mostly streaming daily, right?
Oh, so you only stream what Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's consistent.
I can confirm.
Oh, this guy, I swear.
Uh,
Uh, Maybe sometimes he plays
where should the stop loss be on buys on gold? I'm not taking any buys on gold, so I'm not sure where the stop loss is going to be. Want to see some sort of a consolidation here first and then a break. Where is trading with Paul? I think he died away. He just stopped. Stopped running. I watched Mac Attack earlier and got some good trade ideas for execution on gold. Oh, nice. If you guys don't know who Mac Attack is, you go to youtube.com. This is a guy, he does the Asian streams every Tuesday and Thursday. Mac Attack. Asian session analysis.
gold Asian session.
That's a nice layup, Mac.
Yeah, it's cool.
Sponsored by Mac Securities.
10 underscore Macedonian.
Ten. 10 is that 10% or 5%?
It's 5%.
Good.
But yeah, man, the Asian session I usually started with, well, I started from 7 when the spreads and when the volatility wasn't there. Started at 8 then, and everything started a little later. I even got a new computer for that. It's very efficient and speedy.
So this so this trade, I think it would have been better to break above the wick over here.
Yeah,
I've read that whole thing. I think it would have been better to break above the wick. What what do you think? Took a trade on GJ today. Took a trade on GJ right here. After we broke above this area, move up, pink candles, move further on. guys, my monitor's catching fire. I gotta end the stream over here. Refresh. All right, there we go. Gold is about to break the highs over here again. About to break above 1904. Is this an impulse to continue till 1907? Yes, sir. I'm just waiting on pound yen over here to show me some light. What do you think about ROCK Rock ZFX? I think he's okay. I mean, I've never talked to the guy. He had me blocked for about a year and a half, and then he unblocked me. So I don't know. I don't know about him. Can you please explain the concept of weak bearish bullish close candlesticks? Yeah, that basically relates to volume. So if you look at actually let's take a look at the 15-minute time frames here, right? You can see how big these candles are. These are big bullish candle, big bullish candle, big bullish candle. So this means there's a lot of volume at this point. The 15-minute candle is about to close in about 8 minutes. So if it closes with a weak body, this means there is less bullish volume at that point. So that's basically what it means. Like small body candles, it basically means there's less volume. Big body candles means that there's high volume at that point. Anyone trade live CFD space?
So gold is just going up right now, and it's about to close above this level. Let's see here. Yeah, but the thing is, gold is moving up, from down here in straight move up. It was a straight up move, right? So I really need some sort of, consolidation or retracement, something like that, to execute a pie trade in gold, because I think that this rejection shows us that there's a weak bullish momentum on gold now. So it can possibly come down to this level, and once it come down to this level, then we will be waiting for more confirmations accordingly. But right now, there is no trade in gold. And in case of GBP JPY over here, I think GBP JPY should be, we have 7 minutes left, and GBP JPY is rejecting this area. So if it closes under this range over here, then that means that this wick was a stop loss hunt, and the next candle can possibly move down. So yeah.
Does JPY price action break consolidation? Does anyone know? Silver index.
So it's again. Okay, so gold is moving up now, but can reject and come down. 4 hour looks good. 4 hour candle looks good. So you know what? What I think is gold should come down to test this area, and then it can move up. So that's the thing. If this candle doesn't just straight go up. So GBJPY candle is about to close here in few seconds over here, and let's see where it will be closing. Let's see. 30 seconds remaining. It just went up 18, 17 pips. So now what I'll be doing is I'll be waiting for gold to retrace back and then create a high over here, and then it should be going up to test that high again. So that will sorry, so that will be the trade for gold today. If it should retrace back and go up. If that doesn't happen, then there will be no trade in gold. And GJ just closed above this area. Just closed above this area. Let's see here. Yeah, it just closed above that area, and what I think is let's see here. So now 4 candle is having 30 minutes to close, and it's going up. So if it breaks above this area, then let's see.
Yeah, I mean it's is it the first one? Is the
I think GBGP will move up. Yeah, I really think that it's breaking the high.
are you expecting it to move to that area itself?
I've just took a buy trade over here in pound yen, as you can see here, and it's moving up.
Right at where you started it.
I've just kept my stop loss here under the 30-minute candle, and now really anticipating for the volume to push the price up. Really anticipating.
Is that
And I think that with volume, this candle will be a big candle moving straight up again, and the 4-hour candle will be also a big candle over here, maybe. But let's see. We need to manage on the other side also. So yeah, that's that we will see. How do we manage our trade at this point? So once it stays above this area over here, this blue line, we are good for buys.
and this once this volume pushes up, yeah,
So this candle will be filling this wick. Let me just give you where I took the trade and where I'm keeping my stop loss.
so we're trading at right now. It is above the 100.
This should be moving up with the volume now. Okay, 5-minute candle just closed a strong bullish candle over here, which means this 5-minute candle can also go up.
Should we trade some sellers or just hold this?
Alright, so 5 minute candle is coming down at this point, and I think it can reject this area and go up. So 15-minute candle just closed like this here. Bullish, and I think this candle should go up. Yeah, this 15-minute candle should take the 30-minute candle up, I think, and this 30-minute candle should be reaching to this level at least. So let's see. Just waiting for the volume. Okay, so the volume is coming into the market here, and I think we should be moving up really fast. Come on, come on. 5.3 pips of profit right now, and I think this candle can break the high and should move up. I just want this thing, this candle 30 minutes here, to close above this area over here. This, if this 30-minute candle closes above this area over here, then there is a very high chance that we can stay in this trade and aim for more pips, like 20-30 pips in the single trade. But this candle has to close above this blue line. Right now 6.8 pips of profit. It's moving up and rejecting this area over here. And the thing is, now if the price comes back to my entry point, then I'll be closing half of the position, because right now I'm in 6 pips of profit and I want to get into the drawdown. Looks like it will be breaking up. Okay, so right now at 10 pips, I think I should be closing half here, but okay, it's rejecting now. Look at this rejection at this point. So now if this candle breaks this low over here, I'm gonna close half of the position, and because the thing is, it went up, I didn't closed anything at that point because I wasn't ready at that point. So but I think it should be maybe moving up. I just want this candle to close above this blue line over here. Because now I think one thing is confirmed, that GJ will be going up to test the high again, and but the thing is, we really need to manage the trades side by side, so that okay, so this candle is closed. Acha, okay, this is just 5 minute candle here. All right.
Yeah, we just gotta go past this area right here. That's all.
So this is the area of resistance at this point. Sorry, support at this point. So we are good if it stays above this area, and just hoping that this 1 hour candle or 30 minute candle just should be closing above this area. So if this candle breaks the low of the previous candle, then I'm gonna close half of the trade. I think we are moving up now. At 10 pips, I'm gonna close half and let the rest run.
Gotta see 155, 470, 155, 5. So just a minute.
Let's see here.
Let me know when you're ready to start.
If it has to go up, it should stay above this area
Set the TP at 1 minute.
in the 1 minute.
Let's see.
I was really hoping that this candle will be moving up, all the way up. Okay, so we are moving up now. That's good. 8.1 pips.
The market went up over here.
8.8 pips. 9.2. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so this candle just closed up. 9.4 pips, 9.5. Can we get 10? I have just closed half of the trade here at 10 pips, and I'm keeping my stop loss at entry level. Congratulations everybody who has just made some profits with us. So this was the trade on GJ today. It should be moving up now. So I'll just keep this trade open till this level over here, because I really think that this should be going up. End by saying, what about gold? Uh, yeah, gold is also coming down here, and yeah, it should be creating some sort of support, and then I can take a buy trade to catch up this move over here in the 5 minute. So I'll be waiting for a support to be formed at this level over here, and then, because look at the left here, whenever the market just went up, same level has been rejected here, and gold is moving down. So once it starts to move down, creates a support, then we are going up. So that's the idea with the gold. So waiting for this level to reach in gold. So 3 minutes left here, and if in the next 3 minutes, if GJ just closes above this area over here, then I think the next candles can just respect these areas, these two levels, and without hitting our break even level, it can just go up with volume. It's okay, no problem, you're welcome. One hour candle should be moving up also. So we are about to close in 30 seconds over here, and I think it will be closing back in the range. So if it does that, then I have to close the trade here. But if it closes above 155.447, then I will be leaving this trade run. Come on, man, a little bit up. 8 seconds now. 4, 3, 2. Come on. Okay, so we closed above that area. Look, we closed above that area, and this candle should respect these areas over here, and then it can go up. So yeah, if that doesn't happen and I just hit my break even, then also it's fine.
Alright, Steve, if I can look half as good as you do at 69, I picked that 69. Thank God. So let's see where we can go from here. Hey, listen, since we have you on here, what's what's the best
So that was the trade for today, guys, and thank you so much for being online with me. Let's take a leaf. So one trade, we hit the target, and that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna risk. Okay, so gold just went up. Oh, we I didn't saw the gold here. Look, it just came down, retested this area, created a rejection wick. This was the trade here. 20 pips right now. But no worries, no problem. And I think what a good trade can be here is there is another opportunity, I think, in gold. 24 pips of range. Oh, but the thing is, stop loss will be very high. So yeah, that's it for the day, and I'm taking a leave from here. So let's meet you tomorrow. Take care, everybody, and enjoy your day.